Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. In this game, we'll see the Orlando Magic going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Oh, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at the Bulls, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And check it out, Orlando, just need to keep fighting.
When I look at Chicago, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Coby White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's McKinney in at the 3. And for the Magic, Robin Lopez out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Anthony, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Now here's Anthony, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. Up top, Lopez, covered by Vucevic. Shoots from the block. And Lopez finishes it off.
Great concentration from Lopez to absorb the contact and finish the play off anyway.
White, the pass to DeRozan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When we talk about veterans adding to their games, DeRozan has become an excellent facilitator, something he really takes pride in.
And DeRozan typically makes the simple pass over the flashy one.
That's his style across the board. You won't see him on a ton of highlight reels for his passing, but he's about making the right play within the flow of the game.
The first one falls.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
DeRozan hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Anthony against White. Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Anthony with it. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Lopez with it. Out to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Carter, a screen on White. Three-pointer, Anthony. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Dosunmu. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Anthony against White. Pass to Wagner. Now Carter, beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
White finds DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Carter. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. Vucevic against Lopez. Here's Carter. Back to Wagner. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's DeRozan. 35 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for Orlando, Cole Anthony, taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Okiki's checked in for Orlando. Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for White. And Anthony drops them both. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Bradley. Here's Dosunmu, hounded by Harris. Back to Bradley. Here's Caruso. Vucevic, a screen on Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. They get it back. Vucevic gets the bucket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. With the 10-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Anthony's got 7.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The 11-footer. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
The Magic have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Wagner. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Picked by Carter. Harris left side. Shoots over to Sumu. Deflected. Here's Caruso. Knocked loose. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's McKinney. From beyond the arc and then some. He has 6.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
1:02 left in the first. Orlando calls timeout.
Timeout. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Bamba's checked in for Carter. Ross comes in for Wagner. Suggs is checked in for Harris. And Hampton is subbed in for Anthony. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Hampton. Outside Ross. Pass to Suggs. Pure from three-point range.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Now here's Brown, covered by Bamba. Puts it up from 12. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The Bulls have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Bradley sets a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting for Chicago, Troy Brown Jr. One shot.
Free throw good. Brown. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under
Off in time or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
On the court for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Tony Bradley. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's White in at the two-guard. Here's Caruso. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Caruso's gotten his first basket of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Bamba. And the layup falls.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Now White, an important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Counted.
Beautiful focus from Coby White, powering his way past the defense.
And Coby Coby White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing and has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Brown. That's good from White.
You know, Coby White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard, but what I like, his playmaking skills has improved.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Carter inside. Covered by Vucevic. And Vucevic with the block. Dosunmu for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Thinking about White's playmaking here. Smitty, he made a big jump between